Hey there, YouTubers. Welcome to my orchard videos. Well, we have another project on the go for 2019. Wow, how time has gone by, eh? So anyways, what you see in front of you is an old, get some space, I got a bunch of wood and stuff in here, but what you see in front of you is a roper, riding lawn tractor. I've had it for a number of years. I bought it and it was only about a year old when I bought it. And it's done me well, and I refused to junk it, and I thought I'd make something cool out of it. I don't really need another riding lawn tractor, and besides, the deck on this thing was kind of screwed anyway, so, and the motor's seized. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to take the motor out of there sometime here in the near future and pull it apart and see actually what happened to it and see why it seized up on me. But I won't be using that motor anyway. I'll be using another kind of motor with a horizontal shaft, probably another 16 or 18 horsepower engine. So this tractor here is probably going to be turned into an articulating little tractor, something I can put a little blade on the front and probably a little backhoe or something on the back of this one. So we'll see. But the main thing is to make it into articulating tractor. So I know you guys are probably thinking, oh geez, this guy's wrecking on another project. So I've had the idea about making this into an articulating tractor for around about 10 years. So considering that I bought it in 1993. So anyways, yeah, so it's one thing I've been just up and down in my mind, and I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to, because I mean it's basically parts now anyway. So the idea is, if any of you have, if you're really interested in the kind of idea I'm going with, you look up a tractor. It's called a gondola. They're very popular over in Italy. I'm kind of basing this on the same kind of idea. They're kind of mini little tractors, and I always liked the way that they have built these. I always liked their design, and I think it's where the articulating mini tractor actually came from. I'm not too sure, but I'm basing this on that kind of a design, sorta. And I forget where it splits now. I forget if it splits before the steering wheel or after the steering wheel, but something like that. I'm going to be splitting it probably around here or behind here. There's a pivot point in there, and I think well, skidders and loaders are all kind of have the same kind of a pivot idea. Just trying to think. I think there's a ditch witch. I forget who makes it, but there's a ditch witch out there. I think Case might make it, and it actually splits in the center too. So that's I got a bunch of pictures saved online and stuff like that stuff. So it's pretty straightforward. Split it in the center, make your pivot, add a couple hydraulic cylinders for turning it, use your steering wheel. Some guys use levers, like similar to a Caterpillar steering wheel on a hydraulic motor setup of some sorts, and turn the steering wheel, and so you turn. And for driveline, well, we got three options. We can get a couple of rear axles, differentials of some small car or whatever, and chop the differentials and make them fit. Second option is to get another transmission from another lawn tractor, stick on the front. So that's going to pose a bit of a problem, because two transmissions and then shifting it and all this, that might be interesting. You can make a two-wheel drive, four-wheel drive kind of a setup, similar to what we have in today's vehicles. or having it a straight axle with a sprocket, couple sprockets, and hooked up to a hydraulic motor, which you call the orbit motor, and you just have like a little rocker, kind of a like a similar like a hydrostatic pedal on the floor there, and it kind of move the pedal back and forth to get your front and rear direction. So, and then you also have to rig up a brake on that somehow. I have one rear brake on there. So it is a big project. It's kind of a big project, but small compact thing. And I'm going to enjoy building it. It's going to take a little bit of research and trial and error, but I think it'd be fairly interesting. Probably make my own hood for it, probably more or less. Some sheet metal. Do something really cool with that. I'm probably going to be basing the tractor off something. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see. Bring some of my model building skills to the table here, and fabricating skills, and make a hood for it or something. Make it look very cool. So the other thing too, I might end up putting a blade on the front of it, and probably a backhoe or something on the back of it. I'm not too sure yet. We'll see when we get there. So anyways, that's the project for this year. Another project. Well, there's always constant projects, but I want to bring this little tractor back to life in another form and make it very cool and interesting. Kubota. Well, we got it pretty much all together, ready to go, and the tires started going flat, and I checked it out. I had a nail in it, so I sure picked up a nail on the floor or what happened to it, but got a nail in it. So I'm gonna got hydraulic already in there, ready to go. Get the tire back, put it on there, and move this tractor out of here and bring my Duret in. And this one will be put in the back garage there and save for another day. Save and we'll actually start using it and see what else we can do to it next year or next winter. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching my videos, and more stuff coming up soon to the channel. Alright, thanks for watching, and bye for now.